your woman wants you to open up to her, like, and she does really believe that consciously that she wants you to open up to her. But as you open up more, and the more you say, is like it decreases your value as a man subconsciously in their mind. Okay, what do you mean? Yeah, what's up? Like, you're giving me that vibe, and even though it's little changes, the devil's in the details. The small things really make the biggest impacts. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter if it's money, it doesn't matter if it's energy, it doesn't matter if it's time. All relationships are transactional in some way, and that's what makes a good relationship or a bad relationship.
Exactly. All right, guys, welcome back. Passionate Profit Podcast. I hope you guys have had a blessed start to this new year. We're 1 week in. So I did some thinking and I was like ready to fire Mitch. So I brought on Danny.
This is true.
What's popping, y'all?
So, guys, this is going to be the test pod for Danny. Mitch, you're done.
He says I need to step it up. What do you guys think?
He needs to step it up, right?
In the comments, let us know.
Tell him we want to hear Mitch. We want the truth.
Let me hear my fans out there. Please put in the comments you want to see me on.
Full truth, nothing but the truth, and only
don't let Fredo fire me.
Don't let that M in your name turn into a B, right?
Hey, exactly.
But anyway, guys, yeah, we brought Danny back on. DG.
What's up, y'all?
His pod popped, and yeah, it was just great talking to you. So we brought him back.
I told
the
you.
people want DG.
I didn't expect nothing less.
Oh yeah,
people
but
want
I appreciate
DG.
it though. I'm trying to stay humble, but it's hard. See this? This head's big enough already.
Jesus. Danny, how was your New Year?
It was good. You know, I had a good New Year. Had a good holiday season too. You know, Christmas with the family was good. I didn't get too many presents, which I was kind of bummed about. But as you start to get older, that's kind of like how it goes, though. You know what I mean? This is the first year I kind of really didn't get as. Not gonna say as many presents as I usually got, but I didn't really get shit. But it is what it is. But, I got some socks and some underwear.
Yo,
I guess I'm at that stage now.
Can we get some care packages for DG?
Facts. Send them my way.
I'll send them the address. Just comment or something. I'll give it to you.
Bleep that out though.
He's got a bat. He's got a bat at the front door. Don't worry.
I got more than that, but it was good. Honestly, this was one of the first Christmases. I know you asked about my New Year, but I'm backtracking to Christmas a little bit. It's like one of the first years I really went out of my way. This sounds bad, but went out of my way and got like presents for everybody in my family, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Everybody. Sorry, Mitch, I didn't get nothing for you. I got you next year though.
Good, yeah.
But it felt good, like giving instead of receiving. You know, pause. But. Yeah, it was dope. I had a good time. I was able to see a lot of my family, which was cool. Then going into the new year, I kind of really didn't make any real New Year's resolutions. I kind of I don't know if I don't make New Year's resolutions just because I'm a little bitch and I want to make sure I don't fuck them up. But I'll make loose New Year's resolutions. I want to obviously start eating better. I want to work out a little bit more like everybody else. But I kind of I'll start them right after Christmas because I feel everybody's I start trying to do it right after Christmas because it's already on my mind. You know what I mean? And other than that, just trying to come into the new year with a more focused perspective on health. You know, I did a little 100-hour water fast.
Yeah,
you know,
you did do the fast too.
Yeah, try to restart my body, kill off all the bad cells, all the good benefits that come with that. But at the end of the day, bro, just more focused on self-care, making myself happy, making sure that because I put a lot of other people's happiness before mine, which as a man, that's something in society that's just socially acceptable.
No, yeah,
it's almost like. A status mark for a man is almost how much you can go through and not complain. You know what I mean? And that's something that I feel isn't talked about enough. And it's also detrimental to anybody's mental health. Who should be sitting here trying to put themselves through or trying to endure more and more just to try to get that feeling of being adequate, you know, not even as a man, just as a person. We can go down pretty much, you know, it's for women too. They really have that, perspective if that's the way that they think about that, just doing more, you know what I mean? And you don't always have to do more for others. I was thinking, you know, I need to do more for myself. I need to make sure, you know, I'm only as I can only make the people around me as good as I am. So it feels a little selfish because I'm so used to taking care of other people a lot. But you got to make sure number one's taken care of first.
He's hired. He's hired. That's it. Please stop. Please. He's hired, guys. It's gonna be a solo man show. Mitch, let's grab our mimosas. We're fucking. I'm going to Bow House. Meet me down there in an hour. Just get it going.
Mason
for an hour.
Cafe, ham and eggs. But yeah, so
No, yeah.
that was a little long-winded, but pretty much that's a sum up
I
of my
think-
holiday season and my New Year. It was pretty good.
Okay.
And I think it's all facts, honestly. Especially like the way you took it. You know, that you feel that you feel like you put out, and it's hard for it to get reciprocated. And
then it's just hard to even talk about it. Like, you know what I mean? As a man, it's like
it's like, who do you go and complain to?
Yeah.
Or whatever, or vent to.
Exactly. And then if for the people that have like a significant other out there, and for me, it's a woman. So it's like your woman's going to be like, hey, you know, open up to me.
Newsflash, dog.
What?
I gotta tell you.
But I'm just.
No, she's not a woman.
Huh? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Either way, back to what I was saying.
She's my sister.
But either way, it's like you got a woman in your life. They say they want you to open up to them and tell them how you're feeling and be vulnerable. And in their conscious mind, they really want that. But once you start doing that and you do it too much as a man, subconsciously, not all the time, but socially, like what's been programmed is that they're going to think less of you. Because,
do you really believe that?
Yeah, because I mean, in most cases,
do you really?
yeah.
No, do you really believe?
Yeah.
that?
Actually, truly, you believe that?
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
No.
So
I
you
believe
believe that
it.
the guys, DG,
We don't have
he's
to
gonna
be
be my
specific.
brother-in-law.
We don't have to be
No,
specific.
but could we use it towards that or no?
Yeah, I mean, you could. I'm just saying in a general, like, speaking sense. These are, like, maybe not necessarily my ideals, but, like, my worst fears.
All right.
Yeah,
We
like
won't
a
be
fear,
specific.
You know
We
what I
won't be
mean?
specific.
It's a
So it's
But-
like, so you have something you want to say?
No, I was agreeing with you.
No,
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, if I'm curious, because we won't use this specific, right? But because I know that person, but I guess it's interesting. So go for
So
it. So
basically,
you do believe that?
so basically, and it's more like a harsh truth more than like something that's like super controversial. This is just a fact that like your person that you're with, especially if you're a man. I'm speaking from a man's point of
Yeah.
view because I'm a man, but it's like. If you couldn't tell already, I'm just kidding. he and him, all right, those are my pronouns. But
Himothy.
yep, there you go. But either way, it's like when you like your woman wants you to open up to her, like, and she does really believe that consciously that she wants you to open up to her. But as you open up more, and the more you say, it's like it decreases your value as a man subconsciously in their mind. It's not something that they know, but they don't respect you maybe with the same respect level that they had for you. You know what I mean? And it happens slowly. It's little things, but still at the same time, I've been in this like situation before, like not just this relationship, but past relationships, and just it don't even got to be an intimate relationship. This is relationships in general. Once you start venting because you're a man, it decreases your value and your status as a man because they're almost looking at you as like you're a bitch or you're a complainer or you're a whiner.
Here's what I'll say though.
But for women, it's more socially acceptable to talk about their feelings.
Of course.
So a woman will tell you, hey, no, open up to me. I want you to be vulnerable. But as soon as you do, it's like they start treating you like not necessarily bad, but they might not have that, hold you to that same standard that they did before. But they don't know this. This is all stuff that's happened like subconsciously, you know?
No, but here's what I'll say. Do you think there's a difference between a high value man? So let me
Break it
explain. Do you think there's a difference between someone who's genuinely going through things? He's genuinely trying to build, right? He's an entrepreneur or not that, or let's say he's going through med school, or let's say he's going through law school,
He's taking care of shit.
or he's an entrepreneur of whatever sort, a GC, whatever. Do you think there's a difference if that person, rather than a person who, you know, just works 9 to 5 and they genuinely don't care
They're
about
content with their life.
they're just content and they don't care about like, oh, I need to go to the gym today because I need to take care of my mental self. Do you think there's a difference when these two people vent to their significant other? Because I feel that if you are someone who's going down the route of like constantly trying to improve and better yourself and show your significant other like, yo, like I'm trying to build something for us, for you, and you know, at the end of the day, you're either going to be a part of it or you're not. But look, this is all the shit I'm going through, and you're venting to that person. And do you think there's a difference between that person venting to the significant other than
Versus
the
the
person
other one?
who's, and I'm not going to use, the McDonald's employee, but like,
Anybody
just,
that's working
just
a
the
9 to
dude,
5.
And they're just fine with it. They're like, you know, I do think there's a difference, and that's the only way I'll disagree with you, is that there's a difference between those two men and who they're venting to, and then how they're perceived by their significant other.
So basically, we're speaking in general. Obviously, there's different situations call for different things. Everybody's different.
Well, I think there is two different.
There are, but I'm just saying it's always going to be different based on who they're with. You know, women, men, they all have their own personalities. The thing is that I was saying is like it sucks, right? It sucks. You should be able to vent to your significant other, and I'm for that, and I feel like that's something that you really need to do. But it's pros and cons. You know what I mean? The pros is you're venting. You feel like you're closer to somebody after you get something off your chest. You feel better. You may feel closer, but also where that not necessarily could be disrespect, but that person becomes more comfortable with you. And once somebody's more comfortable with you, they're going to let down their guard a little bit more. They're not going to be as polite. If they're in a bad mood, instead of making the effort to put on a good face and be like, oh, hey, Fredo, how's it going? If I'm comfortable, hey, well, yeah, what's up? It's like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Yeah, what's up? Like, you're giving me that vibe. And even though it's little changes, the devil's in the details. The small things really make the biggest impacts. You know what I mean? So that's more or less what I meant by quote unquote disrespect. And this is obviously generally speaking, but you should be able, I want to be able to vent. And I do. At the end of the day, that's stuff you're going to have to go through. If you're in a relationship, you are going to have to, let those walls down, be a little bit more vulnerable than you might want to be. And as men, we've been taught to do the exact opposite. You know what I mean? Put on a stone face, stonewall everybody. I don't give a fuck about nothing. And fucking ride into the gates of hell laughing. Like, you know what I mean? That's what your picture perfect of a man is, but that's only based off what we saw growing up, movies, TV shows, what we see out in the media. That's out that social programming that happens when you're real young. So when we get to the age we are now, that's what have built our ideals. Subconsciously, we just don't even know that. We just see something and we feel a certain way and we go with it by default. So I'm breaking it down a little bit more scientific, but at the same time, I don't necessarily think it's something that's right. It's just the way something is.
Now, do you think, Mitch, it's changing? He says that the way we were programmed, whatever, the way we were raised, the way we grew up, and back then it was, hey, just shut up and keep pushing and, don't say anything. Do you think it's changing this day in society?
Yes and no. Look, because he's talking about venting to your significant other, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually very comfortable venting to mine. Right? Yeah. So I have no problem being like, dude, fucking this happened, blah, blah, blah. I need to vent to you. The one that I do have a problem with, or I don't feel comfortable with, I should say, is venting to the boys. Because I feel like that lowers your value. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want my boys to think I'm a bitch,
Yeah.
But see, and then I have opposite thinking. Yeah. The man,
I've been to everyone. I don't give a fuck. I tell you how I feel when I feel it. Because at the end of the day,
we're all human beings. We're all human beings.
Right? I do tell you. I'm like, yo, look, this is going on, this and this. And then I got my mom upstairs and I'm like, Mom, this happened. And then I got Sierra on the other line, probably telling you. And I'm like, Sierra, this happened to this. And like, I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm comfortable.
But it's good.
And I'm not saying that.
But it's good to have that support system. You know what I mean? Some people don't, though.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
And the one thing.
Like, I never have had that. I've never had people that I could really go to.
And I literally, there's so many days I drive after something happened or whatever it is. And I sit there and I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. I'm literally like, damn, I got my, like you guys, I got the boys, like, they're solid guys. They're solid. Like, they don't ever judge. They'll, like, put me in place and they'll keep me going. And then, you got mom and sister and but that's always the way.
But you need to keep doing that because the thing that I said and the ideology that I've started this conversation out with, it's not right. Yeah, I wasn't saying I agree with it. And so what you're doing is you're drawing more focus and perspective, not necessarily perspective, but you're drawing more eyes to that, and ultimately you're normalizing it, which it should be normalized. We're all humans. We all have emotions. You should be able, like Mitch, to vent to your significant other and feel comfortable with that. But I was just talking about the things like maybe the drop-offs and that come with it. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, pros and cons. Now that's for me. Everybody has their own story, but at the end of the day, you should be able to vent. And back to what he said about venting to the boys, he feels more comfortable venting to his woman. With me, it's like I feel more comfortable. Like when I have to try to vent to a woman, it's like there's way too much explaining that needs to go on before I can even get to the point of what I need or what I'm really getting at because I'm trying to put them in my headspace. If I'm venting to one of my guys, it's like they already pretty much have a sample size taste of what I'm going through because they go through it in their own life. And at the same time, I'm boss dog. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to sit here with a straight face and, dry eyes and never fucking show an emotion because at the end of the day, just like you said, we're all human beings. And it's like a real man, bro, I'll cry whenever. If I'm watching a fucking sad movie and I'm in a movie, I'll cry. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about how I come off to people. I mean, I do to a certain extent, but I'm not going to hide my emotions and try to be somebody I'm not just to try to paint a picture of myself of like something that I want them to see. I'm me. I'm genuinely me. I'm authentically me. And if people don't like it, and there's a lot of people that don't, I'm a little bit of a polarizing figure sometimes, I've been told. Either you love me or you hate me, and it's great.
Amen. A fucking man.
And so it's
You
like,
heard that?
at the end of the day, you should, that's why I kind of brought it up, just to draw awareness to it. You should be able to vent, and I just don't really like that, stigma that, it's like, my woman tells me she wants me to vent. I do, but I also feel hesitant about it a little bit, because then there's that
comfort. Be careful.
Well,
too.
yeah, exactly.
You gotta always like. Know,
but you shouldn't have
what?
to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
At the end of the
shouldn't have
day, your significant other isn't like, if you said this to your significant other, they'd be like, "Of course I respect you," but it's subconsciously, it's the little things they do that you can tell. Are you really going that extra mile to be polite, to make an effort because you really want to like show me that you hold me to the highest standards and make me feel good? That's what it's really about. It's about making somebody feel good and feel heard.
But I think you have to be careful in the extent of the perspective of what they're perceiving it in.
Yeah.
Because then the answer, the solution they're gonna try and give is where you have to be careful, because they don't understand what you are going through.
And when
so you have to understand that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's perspective. If I tell a girl something about a guy scenario or a guy situation, they're gonna give me a answer from their perspective of a girl, which may be entirely different than the answer I needed. So that's the only reason why you have to be careful. Other than that, I agree with the situation.
You want to know something funny? What I do is I vent to Morgan all the time, right?
Yeah.
All the fucking time. Whenever I'm stressed.
Wait, time out. You're fired, but you're gonna have to like tell me. You're gonna have to vent to me more, because I want to hear. Well, no, you're hired. But
come on.
I need to hear more, because
I'm over here trying to fucking press the boss button. You're hired. You're fired. You're fired.
Well, I think he's Donald Trump or something.
Can we add a button that like fired?
And like a neon sign that says fired, or
not
what?
the Staples button, the one you pressed. That was easy. Remember?
Staples. That was easy.
That one they used to have. So,
but no, I do want to hear you vent more. Chooch, if you're watching, Nick,
I vent to Morgan all the time.
Shout out Chooch. Shout out Nick.
All the fucking time. But it's literally just for me to tell somebody. I'm just telling her.
But you don't want
the solution she gives me. 9 out of 10 times, I don't even fucking take it.
But you just want to get it off your chest.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was going to say.
There's a lot of people.
That's what I was going to say when you were talking about venting, is like, usually we're not looking for a solution.
Yeah.
We just go through life and.
I listen to fucking solutions.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying,
I'm
just saying, usually when somebody's venting to another person, they don't want the solution. They just want to be heard. They just want somebody to sit there and go like this. Yeah, you're right. They want somebody to validate the way they're feeling.
Yep.
And it took me a long time to figure that out, because where I come from, it's like, you know what I mean? You pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Hey, there's somebody else that has it way worse than fucking you. So you can sit here and cry. Go ahead and feel bad for and sorry for yourself for 5 minutes. And after that, pick yourself up and carry on, because nobody else is going to do it. If you let the wheels fall off the wagon, you know what happens then, right? The wagon gets stuck in the mud. You know what happens? The wagon gets stuck in the mud. You know what happens when the wagon gets stuck in the mud, right?
Yeah, John Dunn comes with a rope.
No, the wolves and the Indians come. You don't want the wolves and the Indians to come, because that's bad. That's bad news. That's just a little analogy. So you can't let the wheels fall off the wagon. That's where that saying comes from. And you got to keep it pushing. Every day's a new day. I mean, there's been times when I've been super depressed, but it's like, you'd be surprised what a night of sleep will do.
Yeah,
you wake up the next morning, and you're like, why the fuck was I even tripping about it?
Just be surprised. Like, honestly, and going back to like the whole like stoicism and just being like, yeah, whatever, like
stoicism. That was a nice one right there. I like
that. Okay. Give that guy some flowers. Hey, you understand?
Give me some on that one. That's coming from a rapper.
I've been reading the dictionary.
That was Webster over here.
Shit. But no, I've been like, there's so many days where like shit does go on, and like, it's crazy. I get stuck in TikTok sometimes, but sometimes I be relating.
Yeah.
And basically what I'm saying is like, yeah, there's days like, oh shit, like shit's going on, but like you'll be surprised. Like, I'm sure we all do it, and I'm sure hella guys and girls even out there, but like, just thumbs up. Like, we're good. But like shit really just did happen, but that's it. You just kept it pushing.
Well, I mean, you got fucking shot in the chest. Look at you. I mean, I really didn't see you like falter, or obviously it was a definitely.
But shout out to you, bro. Like I really gotta like. I'm not crying on this podcast, but
go ahead.
But bro, you were there, like you guys were there too, but like, yeah, you and Sierra have been there for me for like,
and I always
all
will
the
be.
fucking like, break my leg, you guys were there. You get shot, there for 7 days. Y'all took work off for 7 days, and like just like so much shit. So
I'll
like,
invoice you for that shit too. Don't think you're getting out of that for free. But nah, bro, for real, because I got love for you. And
that's crazy. Like, guys, like, yeah, like I got shot, and like this guy didn't leave my side for like 7 days. And he like I mean, sleep with me, but like he slept downstairs and like would stay downstairs until I fell asleep, and then he'd go upstairs and like, bro, yeah, you stayed there, and like because this guy's kept me out of prison single-handedly. You kept me out of prison one time, and I won't say that story.
Yeah,
but like,
no, we don't need to talk about it.
You actually saved me.
I got you, dog.
I could probably be life in bars.
Because
actually, like I'm not even joking.
Because there's like and the reason I do that, obviously, because like you're a really fucking good dude. I respect you, and even though you're younger than me, I look up to you in certain ways. And at the end of the day, it's like this, bro. There's the golden rule. It's in every religious book, no matter what religion that you follow. It's called the golden rule. It's do unto others as you would like to be done to yourself. Treat others how you would like to be treated. And that's kind of like what I do. But most people won't reciprocate. And they don't mean to. This goes back to the conscious, subconscious thing. Consciously, you ask, oh, yeah, I got you. But subconsciously, it's like everybody's worried about what they're doing. And that's okay. That's not a slight on me. I had to stop looking at that as disrespect towards me when really it's just obliviousness. They're just oblivious, you know? And I had to start giving people the benefit of the doubt because I'm somebody that's hyper aware. And I had to take that into account. Like, okay, people aren't always going to be noticing what I notice. Pick stuff up that I pick up.
That's the fucking one.
And so it's like you got to take that into account, like I said. And when I come across people that are like-minded, like you, that makes me, okay, I want to put my energy into this pocket of space because I know it's not all about reciprocation, but I know if I hit you, you're going to be there. You know, that's something that warms my heart, that gives me a good feeling when I do something for you and I'm there for you because I know that you'll do it back. You'll be right there for me. And it's not always transactional. It doesn't need to be. But it doesn't matter if it's money, it doesn't matter if it's energy, it doesn't matter if it's time. All relationships are transactional in some way, and that's what makes a good relationship or a bad relationship.
Exactly.
You know, and it's not about like, you know, tit for tat, but it's like, for instance, what I do for my woman, I would never expect her to put that out at the same clip. You know what I mean? But I expect when I'm like sitting on the couch and I'm chilling, I don't want to get up and she's in the kitchen, I say, hey, can you get me a glass of water? Not to get no attitude back because I've been working my fucking ass off all day. Hey, on the way home, we need this and this and this from Costco. I might be past. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go back to I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. May even pick up some flowers for her. I'm coming home with all these different type of things. And then, but when I'm laying on the couch and I could get up and get my own glass of water, but you're in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Can I get a little glass of ice water and not just do, okay, yeah, what did you want? No, do it like, okay, yeah, babe, I got you. You know, making me feel like you're my core, like you're my rock, like you're my straight ride or die motherfucker that it don't matter what the fuck, kingdom come, it shall be done. You gonna ride with me through the shadow of the valley of death. We gonna fucking get there. It don't matter. That's what and all I'm asking for is a glass of water, but that's how much it can solidify
but it can.
A man's emotions and what the time you put into the relationship is crazy.
Yeah, it's little things.
Females don't understand that sometimes, like, or even guys too, like.
And that's why you can't really hold it against them like that because they don't mean it.
And I really don't.
I try not to.
People will be like, "Yo, look, I don't have a lot of money or whatever." Like, I'll just use an example. People are like, "Wait, you do that?" And I'm like, "Bro, like, to me, that just." I'll use money as value. Like if I go out to dinner, whatever, okay, I spend 150 or 250 or 300. Then we're getting dams. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like 150, it's like, it ain't even that deep. Like it's not like, all right. Like I have setups in different places, but like my point being is you're absolutely right. Like if what may be someone's like, it doesn't have to be tit for tat. If I spend 150 on this dinner, I'm not asking you to take me out to go get whatever we just did. If I do it twice in a row, I'm not asking for it to be reciprocated. Yeah. I don't care about the value in it. It is not about the money. It's just about the respect at the end of the day. So like exactly like you said, if I go and take us out to dinner for whatever because people always go back to the fucking money or, oh, what did you buy or what did you do? And it's like, just chill. Exactly. Like they're taking care of me in another way that you don't even understand.
And you don't got to explain yourself. But that's the fucked up part.
And if they're not taking care of you, then you know that. So at the end of the day, if you go do whatever it is you did, let's just say you went to Lucky's, $200, you and fucking
Poppy steak, you and sis, and then now she's fucking complaining about a water or like you get up, like that's worse than the it's just like so simple. It's not tit for tat. It's just like find another way to support each other or vice versa. Let's say the girl's the breadwinner. Yeah, yo, that's totally fine too. Like, yo, she's taking you out to Lucky's, dope. I would, dude, girls. Please take me out to Lucky's. Yeah. Just find me one. But like, I'll get you some fucking water. But like, that means something. It takes a special woman, a special type of person to be able to do that and not think any less of you subconsciously. Consciously, if you ask them, they'll say, "Oh no, I love you," of course. But subconsciously, it takes a special type of person to, especially in the social climate that we live in today, to be like have a sugar mama that is basically taking care of you. She's the breadwinner. She's doing stuff for you. Yeah. And like those women out there, I salute you. Hey, much love. I appreciate it on behalf of men all around the world. That's the type of shit, because everybody needs to be pampered sometimes. Everybody should be taken care of.
Mitch has a sugar mama.
Bro, no cap. Like, Morgan's my Splenda mama for sure.
That's what's up.
She splends his ass, bro. Like, for real.
But yeah, I get taken care of. For sure.
Did you say Splenda mama?
Yeah.
Yeah. He get no.
That's a hard one.
But
I
he
heard
gets
that shit before.
no, not even Splenda. He get. This boy's spoiled. Like worse. Like
it's the raw sugar, the one in the brown pack.
No, he's more spoiled than anyone.
I'm not even embarrassed to say it. Like,
but bro, you deserve it. You're a good dude too.
Fuck that guy.
She takes care of me. So like, I mean, she makes more than me. Like, I'm not even embarrassed to say it. Like, she has a good job, you know. But
Sierra's probably gonna be making more than me too after she gets out of school. She's gonna be a doctor.
I always told her, I was like, Morg, chase that fucking master's degree, chase that PhD, because I want to be a stay-at-home dad. I'll clean the house, I'll do all the laundry, everything you want.
I'll make sure he wears an apron.
Bro, and that's the real thing.
Steak?
Yeah. So let me. So can I go into a story real quick? After you said that, it reminded me something.
Is it cool if I do this?
Yeah, go ahead. So basically, when my dad got out of prison, there's not a lot of people that are going to hire an ex-con. And I was born a year after he got out of prison, so I was born, and he was taking care of me, and my mom was actually the one that was the breadwinner. She's going to work, and my dad's taking care of everything at home. And my dad, growing up, he was born in the 50s, so you can imagine all the gender roles and stuff that he's used to. They're like probably like 100 times worse than us back then, and it's like at the same time getting out of prison, and so it's like, he's thinking like, okay, all I got to do is take care of the kids and it's all good and I don't got to do nothing. But he really found he had a newfound respect for stay-at-home parents, because all the work that really goes into it. And then at the end of the day, he had my mom coming home like, all right, so what are you making for dinner, or was it? And he's like, right, after I've been taking care of the kids, I've been cleaning the house, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, dropping them off at daycare, picking them up, making sure stuff's right, and taking care of a kid's hard, changing diapers, doing this, doing that, especially a newborn. And it's like, he was like, it made me look at stay-at-home moms specifically in a different way. Like, I think that they're just chilling at the house with their feet in the water and it's all good. He was like, no, that's not it at all, you know? And so that's the experience that he went through, and he always kind of shared that with me. So I always kind of grew up with that sense, knowing that, you know, taking care of a family is something that isn't for the weak. You know what I mean? Even though it looks like it's the fucking easiest thing in the world, or you're just staying at your house, you also, like, when you really think about it, you have a human being that you're molding, that you're raising, that you want to be an upstanding citizen of society that is soaking in more than you can even imagine and you can even know. You know, so it's like, it's important.
There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that doesn't get like,
and that's why I was saying to you, Mitch, like, if that's what you're gonna do, like, that's so admirable, because that's a lot of fucking work.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm saying
but if it was something you did, I know it may have been a lightweight joke, but like, shit, that's hard work. You know what I mean? And that's the most important work. You're taking care of your fucking family. Like, that's the shit that, you know, at the end of the day, are like those little things that get looked over.
No, literally, they do get looked over hella, because it's like I said, it's all the work that goes on behind the scenes that doesn't get like the appreciation it should, or the recognition it should. You know? So.
All right.
Damn, you put too much orange juice in this shit.
I was about to say, we gave him straight juice, but he was like, that boy is talking too much. Give him the juice. He like poured all the champagne.
He's like, they're slurring.
He's like, there.
He's like, I'm just adding orange juice to it.
Yo, what's going on?
No, I'm good. I'm fucking with you.
We're straight. Damn, we just spit some straight fire right there.
Well,
everyone understands. I appreciate it. But what did you exactly do for New Year's? I want to bring it back. I want to know what you did.
What did I do for New Year's? Okay, so me and my boys in LA, some of my production team, and just some of my guys that I hang out with that I met through music. Shout out Eden. Shout out Tay Marnelli. Shout out Yaz. We got
Yaz and Eden are dope.
Yeah, Yaz and Eden, my boys. Devin Drain. That's she's honestly like, she's pretty like crazy on TikTok. So is Yaz. Yaz goes crazy on TikTok too, and that shit is harder than it looks. But they like have like really good engagement, and I really, you know, shout out to them, salute to them, because that's fucking hard work. A lot harder than they make it seem.
Did Yaz and Eden end up starting a podcast?
They say they're going to, but I'm not sure if they actually have yet. I know they might have a couple episodes in the archives, but I feel like they're just trying to get it down pat, zero in, get everything calibrated properly, and then come out with a really good product. But I went out with my people, and we went to this restaurant, this 5-star restaurant. It's actually famous restaurants from Chicago. It's called The Girl and the Goat.
Okay.
Is it in LA?
Yeah, it's in LA, and but it originated in Chicago, but they have another restaurant here in LA, and I mean. These motherfuckers had me trying shit that I never ate before because, you know, I'm a little bit from humble beginnings. So, you know, top ramen, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, that's my delicacy. So when they're having me eating like fried oysters with seasoning on it that I never heard of before.
He acts brand new, guys. I swear to God, he eats this shit on the regular, bro.
And then they had me try goat too, you know. So
goat's good,
bro. Have you never?
I've never tried goat. Never tried
goat's good, bro.
You never had beef yet?
Well, that's a sheep. But bro, I mean, I am the goat, but I've never tried goat.
This guy was like yesterday, like every so often I open up my cold can of raviolis.
Hey, just to remember where it comes from back in the day,
bro, just to keep him humble.
Microwave broken, you open the can, you eat them cold raviolis. Even to this day, if I open a can of Chef Boyardee raviolis, I'm about to go heat it up, I'll eat one cold.
It's like it's not that bad cold.
It's not that bad. It's like
eating an MRE cold.
Yeah, literally.
Well, it's like a ritualistic type thing, and then I learned from that, like those type of experiences, that you could taste more flavors in food cold than hot. You know what I mean?
Can.
So I mean, I don't even know how we got on that topic. Kind of gross, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Fuck it. But at the end of the day, we went to the Girl and the Goat. Then we came back to my boy's house. The girls made vision boards. Me and the boys went down into the studio, created a fucking slap, a real banger, you know. And I've kind of been fucking around with the meshing genres. So it's like I call it gangster house. Okay. It's like house beats, but I'm still doing my rap thing on it. And they're pretty fucking sick.
You have anything that you'll release soon with that or not?
I got one in the chamber right now that's very, very polished, and it could. I mean, I've been shopping it around to a few different labels, distribution companies, and people in the industry, and I'm getting very, very good feedback from it. Like, so basically what you do, you shop the song around a little bit. Then there's two things that may happen. You're going to get feedback from it, which is like very good. Obviously, you want to know what people in the industry, like professionals, are hearing when they listen to your music, because don't get me wrong, the regular fan's going to hear it, they're going to love it, but like somebody that has a more seasoned ear, that is a professional, is going to hear different things. So that's why you do that just a little bit within my circle of my people that I trust, and I know it's not going to get leaked or put out there. But I've been getting really good feedback. So that's one thing you're going to get. The next thing that you're going to get is you might get a label or a distribution company that's connected with, say, like a class A star, like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody like a fucking Drake or a J. Cole or a Lil Wayne or any other rapper that you could think about, or musician or artist at all. And they may be like, hey, you know, we like that song, and we want to use that as like, what do they call it? They basically want to take your song and they want to make it their own. So they're going to use it as a reference track. They're like, we'll use this as a reference track. We'll pay you out X, Y, and Z. And they basically would buy me out for the song and the idea and the concept.
But would they keep you like with your voice and like everything beyond?
No, not usually. So it really depends. It can go either way. Let's just use Drake as an example. What up, Drake? But so say like I shop one of my songs to his label and they're like, hey, we really think Drake would like this track. Let's send it to him. Let's see what he thinks. They send it to him. He likes it. If he likes it enough, if he likes me on it enough, he'll be like, hey, bro, like, nah, look, this shit's too hard. Like, if he's a good dude, you know what I mean? Because that's really giving me a leg up. He knows what he's doing by hopping on a song with me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he has to really like it, or there has to be some type of money involved, or maybe both. You never know. The business side of the rap game's pretty shady. When I say shady, I mean it can go any way. There's no real rules. It's like the Wild Wild West, so it just depends. But he could like it. He could say, hey, look, I'm going to just hop on this with you, or he could say, you know, I'm going to take this, give you writing credit, and he changes it up completely. But, you know, he takes the beat, takes the lyrics, he takes the concept of the song, and he makes his own. That's like a thing that's done every day. Really? Not just in hip hop, but in pretty much every genre of music. Yeah. And that's how most of the, like, some of the artists, you know, got on, is writing for other artists. Yeah. So that's so yeah, I do got one. It's I call it Gangster House, and honestly, I feel like it's something that might be about to change the game. I don't want to toot my horn too quick or talk, you know what I mean, talk myself up before it happens and jinx my shit. But
house music is
dope.
crazy.
No, bro,
And people love it.
Yeah.
That house music and like mixing genres and stuff, that shit's hard because I don't know if you heard Fuerza Regida's Harley Quinn. They're mixing corridos and house music.
Really?
Oh, wait, really?
They did it's Fuerza Regida and Marshmallow.
Damn.
Bro, that shit's hard.
Wait, we got a timeout. We got pause. Come here.
Guests on the pod.
Come here, girl.
Oh, shit.
Oof. Love me some. Hey, say hi.
Hey, she got the glasses on
Say hi.
too.
Say hi.
What's up, Zara?
Say hi.
Zara
baby
and
girl.
Rusty on the
Hi,
pod.
Zara. Hi.
She's like, what's going
She's
on?
like, who it is? What up, Rusty?
Huh? You like
Yeah.
it? The lights? She's like, let me take a look.
She look cool with her glasses on. That's
Ooh, I
crazy.
want a clip
Hi.
of this.
So,
I'm just- we're
so
gonna
surprise
all right.
reveal. This is Fredo's daughter.
Yeah,
Hi.
that's it, guys. Wait, hold on. Put them on. All right, bye. Say bye. Say bye.
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 Oh, really? Okay.
Okay, Beshel. Kiss.
She's like, hell no. She's like, you breast stink.
Yeah, she's like, you stink. Get away from me.
Okay, bye.
She was like, not in that dingy,
No,
dingy
don't touch
black
that
tee.
thing.
Oh, the glasses, Fredo.
All right, bye.
Hey, who's
Say
this
bye.
girl? Bye, Zara.
Her glasses.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Rusty. All right, surprise appearance, guys.
Yep.
Anyway,
This
I'm
is-
sorry. I
this is
had to
about to
bring
go
her on
viral.
and show her. She's not my sister, but
She's not your sister?
oh, what the fuck?
She's not your daughter.
my daughter, bro.
Yeah. She's your
Not
sister.
my daughter.
She is your
my
sister.
sister.
She's
She ain't
your
my
sister.
daughter.
Yeah.
But
Zara.
I want to have a daughter and a son. So
The newest addition to the fam, though.
guys,
Zara.
if you're out there and you're looking for a daughter and a son, I'm waiting. No, I'm just
stupid.
all right.
So he was talking about the
We were
merging
talking
of the
about
genres.
the house music and mixing genres and stuff. I was saying the Fuerza Regida and that Harley Quinn, bro, that shit
You
goes
go
hard.
stupid. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to show it to me
That
after the
shit goes hard.
podcast. I'm
I'm
trying to
telling
listen
you,
to
bro.
that.
Like, that's why when you said like mixing rap music or whatever you said, gangster
Yeah.
music with house, I was like, easy. Like,
Yeah.
I can see it happening.
And it's not too much gangster content, but I just call it gangster house because
Okay,
that
yeah.
like rolls off the tongue
Yeah.
because it's rap.
I mean, look what Drake did with Flights Booked. So,
Yeah.
bro, that song goes hard in my opinion. So
I mean, he's done a lot of shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. Remember that one that he had where he's like that? That was like 7 or 8 years ago. It was like dancehall music. He mixed it with dancehall music.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it's called. I don't know how it goes, but I just remember him dancing like in the lit up square like this.
wait, isn't that you used to call me on my
Myself. Oh yeah, that one.
yeah.
That
I
shit's
forgot the
hard.
name of that song though.
And then also
kinda stupid that I forgot the
the
name of
one
it.
Drake song that I like is the one where he's advocating for hoes. I mean advocating for girls.
Oh, Girls Need Sex Too? Is that-
No, not girls need
No,
sex.
is it
too.
the one where we're like?
Why can't I think
he
of all
put
and
me
then
on the
name?
fucking. Remember, I just asked in the group chat. Hold on. Give you.
It's like called
5
like
seconds, guys.
It's called like why not or bitch why or for what? That's what it's called.
For
For
what?
what? That shit's hard. I like that Drake song.
Mm-hmm.
That shit gets me going.
All right, yeah, it's gonna be too long to find it.
Nice
what?
for
Nice for
what?
what,
Yeah.
yeah.
What did I say?
For what? You just
Oh yeah, I said
Nice
for
for-
what?
Yeah.
All good. Appreciate you, Woo. Nice for what?
Where was I going with this?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, so when it comes to Drake, this last album, I was like, I posted on my Snapchat way too early. And I was like, not that actually I cleaned out my whole Snapchat. I don't want motherfuckers on my shit. I don't want no one on my thing that I don't want to be on.
There you
But,
go.
Okay.
But, yeah, I know. Just, bye. No, but, I was like, yo, this album sucks. And I was just like, this album sucks.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one, the newest one he just released, and I was like, yeah, this thing sucks. Like blah 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 blah, talking my shit, bro. Every song's a slap. Every song slaps. I'll bump every song now, and I was just like, damn, I spoke way too soon. But the thing about it was, even with the last Drake album, and I don't know them in order, but
For All
if we
the
just-
Dogs? Are you talking about that one?
No. So what's the newest one
The newest one, I
with the
think.
purple?
With the Angels? Yeah.
Yeah. So that, but in For All the Dogs are like the same. They're just like together meshed or like different things,
Yeah.
right? And then whatever the last one is it the one with the pregnant girls?
Yeah.
Okay. So the one with For All the Dogs, I was just like in the meshed purple. I was just like, nah, it's whack. And then I said that about the pregnant girls too. But then
You said that about that one too?
I fucked with every one of them.
Yeah, those songs are bangers.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
And then I went on to For All the Dogs, and I was just like,
Is that the one he did with 21 Savage? The one
Yeah.
with the pregnant girls on the front. What the fuck is that one called?
it's not champagne. No.
Knife Talk?
Knife Talk.
Is it? No, the whole album's called Knife Talk?
Oh, no. I'm thinking just the song with 21.
Oh, yeah. What's the album called, though?
Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy. Yeah, see, so the thing with me is, like, admittedly, I don't listen to a lot of other, like, artist music because I don't want it to influence, like, what I got going on in an artistic space too much, but I really do respect it. I kind of, like, I'll let songs come to me. I don't go searching for songs anymore, searching for music. If something hits me or somebody's playing it for me and I find it in, like, you know, an organic way like that and I'm fucking with it, then it's going to become part of my rotation.
Do you listen to the radio at all?
Nah, not really.
So you either listen to you, podcasts, no one, Sierra, or something that just comes to you, whatever.
Yeah, it could be like, you know, I'm at a club or I'm at a bar and it plays over the loudspeaker, or I could, like, you know, be chilling with you or chilling with one of my homies or riding in the car. They throw something on that, you know, really resonates with me. I've been getting into a lot of different genres of music lately, though, you know, not just hip hop. Because for a while,
I feel that,
you know, I was just hip hop. I was really, you know,
You country guy now?
gritty with it. I do like a little bit of the country shit for sure.
I got a Carhartt upstairs.
Do you?
Yeah, this guy thinks he's a cowboy now. He bought Carhartt and he.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, when I need some hand-me-downs, I'll let you know. But no time soon. I appreciate it, though.
I got boots too.
You got boots, too?
Yeah, just might not fit
Hey,
you.
everybody, he has boots. All
Bro,
right.
he's been watching
Great.
Yellowstone and all of a sudden he thinks.
This is my second time watching Yellowstone, but something about this second time, bro, it's like therapy. Actually, I ain't even gonna lie.
sure.
Like this shit's helped me like this week because I just watch like 5 episodes a day.
Okay,
I
yeah.
get home, I do my work, and I'm like watching Yellowstone. I'll be in the gym and watching Yellowstone.
Well, that's a good segue. What other series do you watch, or what other series are on your docket that you really like?
No, that's it.
Just Yellowstone?
I don't watch TV regularly.
Yeah,
You don't watch
Actually,
TV
I don't watch
regularly?
TV at all.
You think you're cool for that, or
He
I
does
just
think
don't
he's
watch
all right?
TV.
So you
But
never.
do I?
No, he doesn't watch TV, but
We don't have to talk about right now. Then let's just talk about all time. Like, we'll rate your top series. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't watch
You've never watched TV ever in your life.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone's the only show you've ever watched.
Yellowstone, Punisher, only because I had a flight of.
Okay, so you do watch other shit.
Japan.
So you've watched other stuff. See, he's capping. He's capping
No,
for y'all on
bro.
this fucking podcast.
All right, Yellowstone and Punisher. What else?
Yellowstone
Cool,
and Punisher.
those are not the only 2 series you've watched, bro.
else?
Come on.
Well, think about it for a
Think
second.
about it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Nothing else.
Okay.
Give yourself 5 seconds.
Yeah.
What about you, Mitch?
Bro, I'm embarrassed to say it, but I'm watching.
No, shh. Don't let everyone know.
Okay.
I'll disown you.
All right. I
What do you
won't let
mean?
people know.
Let him, you tell him to
watch
speak
I won't
his
let
truth.
people know.
Anime, bro.
That's fine. There's
No,
nothing wrong with
no,
that.
I
Bro,
don't
do you
watch-
know how many people watch and love anime
I know.
out
Sorry,
there?
guys. We all love
Hey,
anime.
don't pigeonhole yourself.
We love anime.
I'm telling you, bro.
Woohoo!
I'm embarrassed to say it, but I've been heavy on the One Piece train. That's my shit right
And what's One Piece
No, we
exactly
love it,
for
guys.
people that don't watch anime?
It's about like pirates and they got like these fucking weird powers and shit. Like,
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
This is gay.
exactly.
Oh, serious, bro. Can someone get him out of his chair?
It's
Captain
Security!
Jack Sparrow.
It's
Where's
fucking
Chucho when we need
embarrassing,
him?
bro.
Security.
Nah, that's
But-
dope though. Honestly, you know I'm fucking
nah,
around.
but this guy's like he says he's obsessed with Yellowstone. You know what I used to be obsessed with? I was like heavy on Sons of Anarchy. I was like, bro,
Ooh, me too. I've watched
Bro.
that a few times.
I've seen all of SOA.
You fuck with Mayans?
I have.
Oh, so now you've seen all of SOA
I have
too.
seen all of SOA.
See, so
Yeah.
really, audience, anybody listening out there,
He does
everybody
watch
in
TV.
podcast
But I
land,
don't though. But you know I
everybody in
don't.
Not
podcast
regularly.
land, he tried to say he doesn't watch TV because he couldn't think anything right on the
Yeah.
spot. Blood was trying to come off cool.
But like, I really don't.
I
That's
do
the
fuck with
problem.
mines,
Like,
though,
I really
but
don't.
it
And I don't
wasn't-
fuck with the mines.
Nah, it wasn't as good as
It wasn't
SOA.
as
It
good.
wasn't put together as well. Kurt Sutter is the writer and producer of those shows, and
but he got fired from Mines. Didn't
Oh,
he?
didn't he?
I think so. I think
did-
he got
he-
let go from that one.
Some
So
weird
that's
shit
why it wasn't
happened,
as
huh?
good, probably. But
yeah, probably.
I'm over there watching. I'm like, I'm gonna get a fucking bike.
I got one.
I'm a biker now.
No,
like,
no. Here's the thing, guys. About me, like, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But
Yeah.
I did do it off.
he got his motorcycle permit.
I did.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
I was fucking
That's
riding a little
dope.
Harley.
Yeah.
Beep.
You're a better man than me. I just would have hopped on it.
Yeah. Danny,
No
what do you
license.
watch? Let's see.
Shoot.
He's a professional watcher.
Yeah, but I really like this one show. It's a little bit newer. It's on Amazon Prime, or it might be on Paramount, but it's called Mayor of Kingstown.
Okay.
And it's basically about this city that it's like a 10 or 15 or 20 mile radius. There's 4 different prisons. Okay. And it's about how like the outside world and like of crime and the inside world of the prison are connected, and like all the trials and tribulations that play into it. And like, I mean, it even ties in. There's this one guy, Jeremy Renner is the star of the show. Okay. And if you guys don't know, Jeremy Renner also plays not Arrow, but what the fuck? He's the Marvel dude that shoots the arrows. Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Yeah. So that's Jeremy Renner, and he's the main star of the show, and he's actually on. He's not in prison. He's on the outside, but his job is basically like a fixer for the problems that go on in the prison, because when there's shit going on in the prison, it bleeds to the outside world and the town that they live in that surrounds the prisons, and like a lot of gang violence can happen, stuff starts getting going, and he keeps everything like in check. He's almost like the godfather of it, even though he's not like a gangster, but
he's not affiliated with it.
No, he's not affiliated with it, but he deals with the cops and he deals with the prisoners and the gangs to make sure that they have like almost an alliance to speak of. But since the cops and the gangs can't speak directly to each other, he's like the go-between, and he's basically a fixer, so that like whatever's going on with the gangs, he keeps a status quo in the town so that innocent people aren't getting killed and the crime rates don't rise. So that's a really dope show I've been watching. Another show lately that I really got into is Top Chef. Top Chef, yeah. So I got like a little bit of range. You know, I'll be watching reality stuff too, as well as like I was saying, the actual like normal TV.
Yeah.
What can you cook? What can
I cook?
Yeah,
I already said it. The cereal.
Fucking cereal. Yeah, I've been cooking cereal.
No, but the Top Chef, and then there's a few other shows that I watch. Oh, I've really been on the like he said, I fuck with Yellowstone. I haven't been watching the new season because there's only so many hours in the day.
Episodes in the new season.
No, but also too, dude. Why did TV series do this?
I'm not done yet.
I know, but I just got to interject that like
go ahead.
They go be like Paramount, Prime, Peacock.
That's just the
NFL ticket be going from DirecTV to YouTube to.
Well, it's because look,
why?
Let's say you have a show, Netflix comes in and says, "Hey, look, we'll pay you $1 million so you can stream it on our platform."
I guess I get it.
And then your first season, or let's say it's even less than that. Let's say they say $100,000 for your first season. You put it on Netflix, but then Peacock, Prime, the first season does good. Peacock, Prime, all these other streaming services come to you, and it's almost like a bidding war. They all want that show on their platform.
No, I feel
so that's why they jump from platform to platform as the highest bidder.
They just did that actually. I don't know if you watched School Spirits.
Nah,
that one's pretty good. It was on Paramount. All of a sudden, it's on Netflix.
See, so that's what happens. Yeah. You know, they jump shit. But either way, so Top Chef, and then obviously I've been watching Yellowstone, but there's like the branch off shows of Yellowstone.
I don't do those.
Oh, you're fucking up. 1883. You need to watch 1883. 1883 and 1923. Honestly, you're gonna watch them and you're gonna realize come back and you're gonna realize how stupid you sound right now.
I only do Rip, John Dunn, and Casey.
No, you're fucking up right now.
No, you're fucking up.
Look,
it's the origin story of Yellowstone.
I'll tell you right now.
They don't know the origins of shit.
He's already had too many mimosas. We'll cut him off.
The 83 was kind of boring, but the 23 is really good. I fucked with the 23.
Bro, that's funny because I thought 1923 was a little more boring and 1883 was like on the shit. Because, dude, 1923, they fucking elongated it so far. It's like, I wanted that nephew to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
In at least the middle of the season so I could see him start fucking shit up. But they obviously want to bleed it in for the next season.
All right, so do I have to watch this then?
Like, I mean, you told
me.
You
don't have to, but you're a fan of the series.
I mean, if you like Yellowstone, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw's in 1883, and he's a fucking badass, bro. He's the Dutton man of that
He's like
show.
What, the great-great-grandfather?
Yeah, bro. It goes stupid, dog.
He's pretty much the guy that originally bought the farm.
Yeah, he's a hog. Yeah. But then SOA is definitely a good one. Fuck, I know there's another show I'm missing in there that I really, really fucking like, and I can't think of it at the moment. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, shit. Shows am I really? Oh, bro, yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I got it. Was the Power series, the Power Universe, the ones
you
that
like
50
that
Cent does? Fuck yeah, bro.
I don't know. I'm not big on Power.
Oh, you're tripping, bro.
But you know what I did like? I like Ballers.
Ballers is dope too. I like Ballers. It was a little cheesy, but I really enjoy watching it because they have the actual teams in there. You know, usually when they do that, they'll like the NFL football team. Yeah, it's a fake team, but it's supposed to represent the NFL.
Oh, I'm cutting it. We're done with.
No, hold on. No, but
He's
still,
not done.
Yeah, you're very rude to your guests. chest. You know that, my
No,
dog?
it's done. We're
So,
done.
but yeah, bro, the Power Universe with 50 Cent. So they have the original Power
They
series.
call me 50.
And they have the original Power series, and now they have Raising Kanan, which is basically like 50 Cent's character in Power, like his origin story.
Okay.
They got Force, which is Tommy, who's the white boy, and he goes to Chicago and he starts taking over Chicago.
Yeah.
How was Chicago?
Hold on, and then they have
damn it.
and then they have Power Book 2,
Yeah.
Ghost, which is Tariq, who is like Omari Hardwick's son, who was James St. Patrick, who was the main character of Power. He's like his life after his dad died. Spoiler alert, James St. Patrick dies. And so those are just like, I feel like really well done, and they're just very entertaining to watch, and I really fuck with those. But yeah, we can move on.
Anyway, we're moving on, guys. They fucking let me change the subject.
Okay, but you said
Finally.
how was Chicago?
Yeah.
How was Chicago?
Chicago was great, man. We went there, was able to explore the city. For people that
Why'd you go? For what?
For people that don't know, we always got to go back to why I went.
Oh, no. The game. You went to the game.
I gotta seem attainable to these women out here because I'm a rapper.
Brother,
so they
you've
can't
been
know I have a girlfriend.
You've been
Sex
interrupting Daddy a
appeal.
lot.
You
know?
feel me?
Yeah, but I'm...
Okay, I went with the lady friend of mine. You know, it might have been her birthday, and we went out there. I wanted to show her a good time. But either way, the reason that my affinity with Chicago is because my dad was actually born in Chicago. I'm a Chicago Bears fan. So we went to Chicago. We had a good time. We also went to the Bears game. Saw them beat the Detroit Lions. Shit was dope. From Soldier Field, which is the football field, we went to Wrigley Field, which is the baseball field. And baseball season is done, so they had the whole field like laid out as a winter wonderland inside of Wrigley Field. So we were able to do that. I was able to ice skate there. It was a dope time. The people, man, there, the Midwest love. It's something that I really resonated with, and I fucked with it. I could definitely see myself moving there in the future. Shout out Chicago,
By
baby.
yourself.
Chicagoland.
I ain't taking none of mine out there.
All right, cheers to that.
I ain't doing that one. Oh, yep.
You just had me up here just looking like a weirdo.
I know, right? Yeah.
Also, guys, wait, hold on.
Shit, at least I'm getting my vitamin C in this mimosa. Shout out, woo.
Chicago's whatever.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're starting to get. You're already lit. How many of those did you
No,
have
no,
before we started?
I'm good, like 15 and a half. But
15 and a half.
anyway, no. Shout out DG. You closed you're in escrow on your first flip, so I do want to give you your flowers there. I think that's
I appreciate it. It's not my first
beautiful.
one, but yeah, I
Oh,
appreciate
wait, it's
that.
not?
No,
Actually, it's
not my first one.
Well,
but
shit. Sorry, but
no, but still, either way, I appreciate it. Yeah.
it's a good flip.
Yep,
It's in
man, we had to
California. So.
We had to hold on to it for a year, which
Yeah.
is way like probably twice as long as we expected, but it was good because we bought it at the right price. So we're still gonna come out in the black on top with money and a good amount of it too. So
Is that the one in the elderly park? Right
yeah,
there? Okay.
yeah, Rancho Granada.
You're in escrow?
Yeah,
Hell
we're in escrow
That's-
right now,
that's
and
fucking dope.
give me my motherfucking money. Let's go.
That's fucking dope, bro.
Run him his shit.
Yep. But what about you? I know you buying property too. You got a little
want a
investment
house-
property out in what is it, Bakersfield?
Yeah, but I want a house in fucking Wyoming now.
You want a house in Wyoming?
Or Montana.
You know, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. This
Give me
man,
my fucking money over
this
there.
man told me he goes, Mitch, I'm looking for property in Montana.
Here's the thing.
I'm like, bro, you're
Here's
not
the thing.
fucking John Dutton.
Yeah,
Stop
so you
right
can
now.
get you can get into shit with people and
Yeah.
drive to that Wyoming Montana state line where they drop all the bodies off the cliff.
like, just stop now.
Just saying, I'll do some crazy shit.
Train
but-
station.
Yeah. No, but like, no, for real though. Like, I'm thankful because I got a lot of people in different areas that are like in the immediate family. What I mean by that is like we had like doctors. Like, okay, my dad, he's like damn near GC. Like he can put up anything. So I told my dad, I was
For the
like,
people
yo,
out there that don't know what a GC is, want you
the general contractor.
General
But he's
contractor, okay.
not a licensed GC. But like my dad can put up anything. Electrician.
He knows how to do all the work.
Yeah, he can do all of it.
That's dope.
But I was like, I told him, I was like, yo, like, Montana, Wyoming, or Texas. What do you want to do? And he was like, well, we'll get back to each other. He's like, I'm good with 3 acres. I was like, I want 100 acres. Like, I want 100. I want 50. I want 20. I want 30. I want more than 3. And he was like, well, send me the prices, like whatever. Point being is this. I have a house in Bakersfield, California. Whatever. But I want like land. Like there's something, NBA Youngboy, like he got 80 acres in Utah. Like, I don't know. I just want land. Like It doesn't have to be built tomorrow or like built a house, but like just in general, like land is sick, bro.
That's
like,
never a bad investment.
and like
ever.
and like it's not even a Yellowstone thing or a phase. Like it's just like genuine. Like
I suggest if you can get it at a good price, do it. You know what I mean?
Even like Texas, like it doesn't matter where. Like just like to say that you own. I mean, Steve Harvey said this. Like he's like, yo, there's 7 acres of land for everyone in the earth. I want 100 of them. No, I'm just kidding. But like,
I mean,
no, but you know what I'm saying?
that would
Like,
be dope.
Like, it's not even like, it's just like going out there and being like, yo, like, you know, can this be built on? Like, is it good? Is it bad? Whatever. Right. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just was like, yeah,
well, you get a geoscope. You know, they tell you, they survey the land. They let you know what exactly you can do there. But then also one of the important things, not that you asked, is that when you do buy land, you want to make sure it's plumbed for building a house. You want to make sure it has water, gas, all those different type of utilities, so that when you do it, it's ready to build on. That's like land that's ready to build on. Developer can just come in and start doing their thing. If not, it's still a good investment, but you just have to, you know, incur the costs of trying to get all those different things there: electricity, water, and gas. So
I don't think I would ever buy land like that's
You
without those things.
Okay,
that's without those things.
But it
right?
depends if the price is good
and like
enough.
Even if it costs more, but like there's like some crazy ranges inside of like Utah, Wyoming, Montana, and Arizona. Like I've looked at them all, and I'm like, damn, how are you gonna get 100 acres for like 100,000? Like damn near, right? But like, and then get like 3 acres for 50,000. It's just like
3 L's. Location.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
That's really what it's about. You know what I mean? So,
but it goes also back to location.
It's
and
still
then
smart.
And then the other things you said, like the sewage, plumbing,
utilities.
the utilities to it. So
but shit. I mean, hey, you find something good enough, let me know. We'll go in on that bitch together.
Yeah, me and Danny were working on that, by the way. But you know, it just played out. He went his way. He got himself a gem, and then I got myself. I don't know if you call it gem, but I got something.
That was a diamond.
I got
a little dirty gem,
fucking heel hooker right there. But,
I don't know what that is, but all right.
But look, in 2025, if someone wants to buy me out, and I'm all ears, so
there you go.
Please hit my line. And I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's as far as the real estate game goes. But I just wanted to.
I appreciate you.
Congratulate you, because that's. I mean, you know, that's. Once you're able to sell it, like it's like a bearing to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Especially when your plan is to flip it, right? My plan isn't to flip my shit, but like
it's a lot different.
If the right person comes knocking.
And at the end of the day, it's like when you buy property, depending on what it is, say you did want to fix and flip it, the market crashes, you're not able to get what you paid for it, you can still rent it out. You know what I mean? Have somebody else paying the bank. Even if you don't make any money off of it, you can have people in there paying the bank note for you, paying down your loan, and you still have an asset that you can attain as just what it is, an asset, the property. You know what I mean? So like that's always like a good way to go, especially now when you're young and you have the actual time to hold on to stuff. So it's never it's never a bad thing to do, to buy property. It's just about the way that you buy it and making sure that all the numbers, you know,
add up.
And the numbers add up and it equals something that you're going to be able to carry and that you're comfortable with. That's really, at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. So as long as the numbers are right, shit, it's always a good decision.
Yeah. Mitch, what did you take in fantasy football?
I'm embarrassed, bro.
Say it. Because you fucking like the guest,
bro. You need to segue a little bit better. So you need to say, so like after I'm done, like you should have been like, okay, yeah, that's really good. You're like, okay, now moving on, Mitch. You remember that fantasy football thing we did? That's what I'm saying.
No.
We could cut this shit out. I'm just.
No, I don't want to cut it.
Bro, that's
what I'm doing.
For all you guys out there, I'm hella passionate about fantasy football.
Me too.
Hella. I fucking study on the off season. I'm going into the fucking draft. I know who I'm drafting. Have a whole draft strategy. Fucking study during the season.
So what place did you get?
Did your homework?
I got second place, bro.
Damn, hey.
That hurts.
That hurts.
Well, you only got one more to go.
You know?
That hurts. And you're not back to back on that thing now.
Yeah, I'm not back to back on their trophy.
But you won it last year?
No. So
I did. Woo! Give me my flowers.
So what do you mean back to back then?
No. What he means by, so the way our trophy's set up, it's 2020, 2021, whatever, 2, and then
2 comes after 1.
You know what I mean? But 21, 2, and then the 3 would have been right under the 20. I won it in
20.
I won it in 20.
Oh, so the way that the little placards,
it would have been like
the plaques
right there. Money making Mitch, right there.
So who won?
Not me.
Our homie OG Oscar. But congratulations, man. I'm a good sport.
Shout out OG.
No.
You're my boy. So, hey, you know what's actually funny is we made a bet in the fantasy championship the day of the championship on that Sunday. We were like, he was like, Mitch, if you win, you're taking me to Lucky's. I was like, I'll only take that deal if you take me.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta even it out.
So you get a lucky steak out of this?
So we made the deal, and I mean, according to him, he's taking me. So the funny part, we both never been. It's gonna be our first time.
The only part you
Can I
fucked
go?
up.
I mean, I guess.
The only part you fucked up on is you didn't specify when he's supposed to take you.
No, he's coming.
Nah, he'll come back.
He's coming into town later this month.
Yeah, later.
If it was me, I was like, yeah, I'll get you.
Yeah. And,
See you in a couple years.
best part about it too is I'm a co-commissioner, so I kept all the money. I'm the treasurer, you know.
Damn, y'all do this shit legit.
Crap shit.
And he goes, Mitch, don't wire me the money. Like, I want it when I get into town. Just save it. I want it cash. So what I'm planning on doing is going to the bank and being like, let me get $700 in ones.
Hey.
So when he comes into town,
you have to do like 10 days prior though, just to make sure they have the 700.
Yeah.
If you did it in quarters, that'd be even.
pennies, imagine.
Bro.
No, you
that
should.
be
No,
crazy.
I swear to God, you should actually. I'll go with you to the bank.
You can make a whole video about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could. We could.
That'd be funny
put
as
it up or
fuck.
something.
What about you at fantasy football? Where'd you place?
Oh, yeah, I was.
You know, actually, can I
No,
speak on
look,
that?
I was. Yeah, go for it. Go for
So
it. I don't
the
give
whole
a shit.
season, the whole season background story, he was 10th place. Hella proud of this boy.
But I have my trophy upstairs because the last
No,
year
I
I
took
won
that shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, now.
Whatever. But
Fucking end of the season and shit. Like, of
hella
course.
proud of him. What place do you end up? 7th, I think.
7, baby.
You're proud about that?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Well, because
It's obvious.
he was 10th place all
Bruh,
season, bro.
Look, I was 10th place all season. I thought I was going to be on a calendar and they were going to dress me up and shit.
Hey,
Like,
you know, to each their own. I'm not judging. It's
Yeah.
all good.
It's good.
7th place is
But-
first to others.
But I got.
You know, it's what it is.
But I got 3rd place in the other league. I get some money.
See
back
what
for
happens
that.
when you give participation trophies out
Yeah,
to these
I
little
feel that.
motherfuckers.
No, I feel that. I
You
feel
definitely
that.
got participation
I feel that.
trophies
No, I
and it
feel-
shows.
Well, no.
Participation trophies. There we
Actually,
go.
if you go in my
Get that
room
one.
right now, you find any trophies, tell me. You know why? I broke them all. Why?
Because you drink too much?
No.
I mean, if you would have broken that fantasy football one, I probably would have been pissed at you.
Yeah.
Go in my room. Tell me if you see AYSO Soccer League
Pause.
trophy in there.
AYSO?
Yeah, or what was our football league called?
Blackout Boys?
No.
Oh.
The one where we played. What the?
YFL.
Tell me if you see.
You're getting mad at him for something you didn't.
No,
you
I didn't get mad at him. I
either.
was just like, yo. Like,
You're like, you don't remember? When you don't remember either.
No, literally, what he
Come
did
on.
say though, he was like, Mitch, take this trophy before I fucking punt it.
dude,
had the
I
football on
I
top.
wanted to punt it the whole time. I did not care about that trophy. I didn't
Alright.
even want to wake up and look at it.
It was right next to your bed the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
dude.
I didn't care to see it.
You put it in the closet or something.
Whatever.
Like,
All right. All right, guys. DG,
Yes, sir.
thank you for coming on.
We didn't even talk about my music.
Oh, guys.
Cut him off, Woo. He don't need no more mimosas.
DG.
So basically, for this year, I got a lot of shit. I'm capping. We did talk about
We
my
actually
music
did. That's
a
a
little
lot.
bit, but I forgot to mention. This is my bad. I forgot
No,
to
go
mention.
for it.
I got a new music video dropping, "Bleed the Block," which is my best performance song to date.
Oh, the video's dropping now.
Yeah. The video is
let's
going to
go.
be dropping this month. It probably will come in the next couple weeks, so everybody needs to stay tuned. After that, I got, a whole plethora of songs that I've already planned out. Pretty much the first half of this year.
Once a month or
Yeah,
2 months? Or...
it'd probably be somewhere around once a month. But I'm in a few talks with some sponsors, some possible sponsorships, and some people that want to put some capital behind me. So it could possibly be more than once a month. But for right now, let's just say once a month to be safe for sure. That'll be like my floor. But I really want to, because based off the like networking and the connections that I've made and the resources I have, and honestly owning my own masters because I do it all independent, I really need to start putting out as much as I can because the more songs I have out there, the more streams I can get, the more cash it generates. And don't get me wrong, if you're trying to get rich off streaming your music, it's going to take a long time. But it's really more about the recognition for me getting out there. And like I said, like this Bleed the Block song, I let that out. about 7-8 months ago, but it's still one of my best performing to date. And the people that haven't come to my page or seen it yet, it's brand new for them. So why should I stop the rollout? You know what I mean? Even though I got other stuff that's out as well. So I'm going to keep pushing that. And that's kind of like a little message to other independent artists, don't put all this time and effort into your song just to post it once on your story. You know what I mean? Don't try to act like you're too cool or like you can't really go out there and keep pushing your fucking shit, because every new person that comes across your page, which probably happens a lot more likely than you think it does, is brand new to them, and they want to see a well-rounded artist. They're not going to be able to register it consciously, but subconsciously they'll be like, oh, they're going back to the conscious subconscious shit again. I need to see a fucking shrink, but they'll register and be like, oh, this shit's dope. You know what I mean? That's kind of how they'll register it in their mind, and that's kind of what you want. That's, as an artist, you want to be somebody that is speaking for the masses. So if people, approach your page and they are able to find content that they relate with and they resonate with, whether it be videos, whether it be music, whether it be both, that's something that is the ultimate goal. So, but speaking on something that's a segue off that, it's kind of hard as an artist. Something that I struggle with is being true to myself, but also trying to make sure I pander to my audience. It's a tightrope act for real, because I don't really want to compromise my art in any way, shape, or form, but I'm also the business side of the music. So it's like, when I'm in my business hat and my business mode, it's like I was telling you before on the other podcast, sometimes I have to compromise my art in ways that I wouldn't. The artist DG wouldn't be good for that. But since I'm doing it all on my own, there's things and sacrifices that I need to make for the greater good of my music that I feel like every artist has to come to a crossroads with. You know what I mean?
What would be the worst sacrifice you would have to make? Just one.
I mean, really, the worst sacrifice that you would have to make that I haven't had to make yet is sacrificing my integrity, doing shit that I really wouldn't want to do, but you have to based off what your audience is calling for, or maybe, like I said, compromising now in the beginning so you can get something later on in the long run. And it's a risk, that is the risk. Sometimes you sacrifice in the beginning and it doesn't pay off at all. It's like an investment. So at the end of the day, that's kind of how I look at it. I know that's kind of broad, like a broad stroke, but still it's something that I fight with and I tussle with myself. But at the same time, it's I feel good to be in the game. I got skin in the game. If I didn't have to make them decisions, I wouldn't be on the path, the right path that I'm supposed to be on. When you're faced with those decisions and you have to think about stuff like that, that's what being a businessman, a CEO is all about. So, everybody wants to be the man until it's time to be the man, so you can't shy away from that. But yeah, that's pretty much with the music stuff. And like I said before, I appreciate you having me on.
No, thank you, bro.
And like I also said before, I look up to you in a lot of ways. You're my dog. And, Mitch, I'm not going to leave you out too. Even though we don't know each other really well, what I do know of you and the experiences that I've had with you, you're a very stand-up dude, and I'm just it's a pleasure to be on the pod, so I appreciate it.
I mean, I don't have any older, real brothers like blood, but you and Nick have definitely came in and did that shit for me. So
filled that void.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
That's all good. We got it, baby. We understand.
I'll fucking drop tears. So, we're not doing that. But I thank you for coming on.
Hell yeah, bro. You always much love, my dog, and I appreciate it too.
Yeah.